Hi Taurus, welcome into your weekly read. I hope all is amazing in your world. We're going to begin and pull from the Elemental Oracle deck, I believe it is. Yes, and then we'll move on to some tarot. But let's do some shuffling and see what we're beginning with. Forget which tarot deck I used in Leo's, but to begin for Taurus, I did hear an interestingly overwhelming message before beginning of, oh goodness, that this is a lot or that was a lot. It feels like there's certain overwhelming moments throughout the week. You could have a lot on your plate going on that you're managing, balancing out, but you can handle it, all right? And you at times need to remember certain moments, annoyances, I want to say even obstacles where it's not up to you to manage that, to overcome that, or to deal with it. So trust your intuition when it comes to what you actually should be coping with, dealing with, managing, all right, and overcoming. But endurance, rock. It feels like you're a grounded rock, at least for the most part, in a situation, if not multiple. Growth being a part of your week, you needing to remember or simply recognizing how far you've come and how much better you handle this and that throughout the week. The good and the bad when it, in comparison to old versions of you, right? Younger times, different chapters, but it feels like you can't help but think about pushing forward, right? Multiplying that endurance if need be to get it done, to be the best version of yourself, to see improvement in your life, to improve yourself even potentially. That's not for everybody, but the majority of that message was a sense of the stars aligning for you, you thinking about things connecting, wanting to better understand things at times. But then at other points, it's like, I don't care to understand that. I just want to get the job done, or I just want to move towards calmer waters. Or I just want to wrap this up with a bow, right? However that looks for you. It feels like a bit of an all over the place kind of week, but you needing to do your best and will, for the most part, to stay grounded once again, balanced, and not let outside factors get the best of you, because it feels like at times there's just certain people, the way a situation is energy-wise or how it's run, it could be more noise factors. If I didn't say energy already, spirituality. These things will just be a part of your week for the better and for the worse at times. But they're highlighting it in the worst sense, in the negative sense, because you need to be in control by not letting these things affect you. For example, say you're having a conversation with somebody, or you're witnessing, or there's something happening next to you or around you that's bad in energy, or you see it going nowhere positive. Step away if you can, all right? Your innate ability to slither away from a conversation by saying one little thing, even if it's not the best way to end the conversation, and just move away, right? Or don't stay next to or near a situation that's bad in energy. Could still affect you if you move away, but less likely to, or just less of that effect. Anyways, came out for a reason, but feeling good through staying busy, but it exhausting you, depleting you through it all. They're pushing me to show these two. Okay, actually these three. A sense of you being a leader and somebody who likes to stick to their alone time, stay in their own bubble, but being very much a spiritual kind of week and very intuitively guided. You having the magic ball, the 8 ball, or just the fortune-telling globe is what I just heard, in your hands. Excuse me, or your hand in this imagery. You could be predictive in nature, have the answers, very advice driven throughout the week, helpful nature coming into play, but burnt out to say the very least. A bit of a wounded warrior kind of vibe. People need to mind their business is what I just heard. Okay. But you might find that you at times are given a bit of life, a bit of energy, a breath of fresh air from spirit. But then at other points, your spirituality may feel like it's a bit heavy, weighing you down, messing with taking place. Your heart health needs to be a focus. Do not overdo it with caffeine or anything else that's going to leave your heart racing quite rapidly. If need be, spirit may just give you a little bit of energy once again without it making your heart struggle. Anyways, I'm now hearing the way you dance with life. Let's move on and pull some, which tarot? Let's do the Light Seers. Okay. The way I had to just take a deep breath was very much how you're going to feel at certain points throughout the week. Just being honest. For Taurus, you do too much, and that's not your energy, my friend. I mean, maybe a small point or two, given, you're not perfect and no one should be expecting you to, including yourself, but there's somebody else. It feels like one person in specific for a good chunk of the week, or certain chunks. Could be multiple people, of course. They do too much, overdoing it, forcing it, over exuding, potentially too loud, right? Even I'm getting their mannerisms might be too much, but it might be, say, in a work environment or at home where someone's just, again, forcing it. It's like, just learn from Taurus. Just do it. Just do it and don't force it. Once again, I don't know how many times I could say that one message, and you will see things work out still. Yeah, the Five of Swords and the Three of Wands. Certain stresses throughout the week, my friend, are going to remind you why you desire something new, why you can't help but think about the distant horizon, traveling to somewhere new, or making a change in your life, or desiring improvement within that specific continuing situation if you don't see it coming to an end anytime soon, or in general. Anyways, but those stresses are going to be highlighted for more than one reason, and it's all up to you, once again, how you cope with and deal with it, and when you don't feel it's necessary to actually deal with it. All right, kind of coming back around to that message, but it really feels like there's certain factors that are just kind of in your face and just too much, my friend. And it just, again, will remind you why there's change on the horizon that you deserve. And you have a lot of options when it comes to that. But I really feel like you have a lot to get done, a lot to prioritize, manage, once again, decide what needs to take your attention, your focus, priority, and just do what you got to do. That's kind of the vibe. And then on to the next. There's somebody that you can't trust in your midst, and you need to remember this or acknowledge this for the first time. And so if it's you not being aware of this, stepping into the week or continuing through it, we'll make it very clear. Okay, we will make it very crystal clear. But a lot of which drawn to the reading, like myself, okay, already are aware of this, and you might have recently or throughout the week at certain points consider or are naturally just opening up a little bit or sharing too much. And so we need to kind of bite our tongue, step away, and don't wrap yourself up, tangle yourself within that snake's intentions. Very interesting. To continue for Taurus, the number 8 coming into play, look up the spiritual meaning. The Moon card. I don't feel like you're emotional throughout the week. If you are at certain points, it's going to be when you're feeling just tired and emotional due to that. It could be someone else's emotions you're picking up on. Could be both at the same time. But I do feel like this is speaking upon you being a bit of a mystery, but an open book, being your choice and or not your choice. However that applies to your situation. But feeling like you're at times drowning in your work, drowning in the workload, or just all that's on your plate, obligation-wise, responsibilities. But again, you can handle this. Thinking about completion, wanting to feel full and fulfilled. Not everything's black and white, okay? When it comes to you, when it comes to other people, a situation, your path in general. You'll better understand your path in the upcoming weeks, but this is a week just to kind of, it would overwhelm you because you have so much going on. So you may learn more about yourself, but to learn more about your path this week, it's not going to be the time, all right? Let's pull a couple more to wrap this up. Doing a backflip, the Ace of Cups, my friend. It feels like it's a week where you're feeling fulfilled by helping people, assisting, by doing what you need to do in a very busy manner, busy way. But also, I wouldn't be surprised if you're making good money this week. You're feeling connected to specific people, and that being fulfilling. Feeling outgoing at certain points, and other points it's you retracting, staying within your own bubble, and really desiring your own healing alone time, or just the simplicity of that. And so Spirit's saying it's okay to be wrapped up with or embodying both ways of being, right? You're going to be experiencing, okay, and exuding abundance either way, All right, so just the ups and downs, the twists and turns of your week when it comes to the way you're feeling, the way you are, and what you're experiencing, all very much part of your week. But it's a very busy one to say the least, but it can be a positive one. It's up to you. All right, so if this was truly helpful, sending you so much love and light, go enjoy your week, and I'll see you next time.